Here we go again. So the hits just keep on coming, man. Our friends over at Nice Future sent us yet again another box, but this one's got some weight to it, and it's got a really cool little sticker on the front corner here. I completely forgot it was coming. I just didn't think it would be this quickly, but it's here now. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so here we go. We got ourselves a pretty good sized box, and right up here in the corner, Tesla Level 2 EV charger, 40 amp, 240 volts. So I haven't actually seen this yet. It's still sealed. I actually had to find a razor blade for us to open this thing up with. So I'm assuming that this is a wall mount, and if it's a Tesla one, then it should have, you know, the NAX or the J3400 end on it, which would be like the first one that we've done, except for a prototype. So I'm actually quite excited to take a look at this. So let me reposition the camera here just for a second, and we'll take a look at it. Okay, so here we go. If this is anything like that 2-in-1 that they sent us, I think we're in for a real treat, because that was truly craftsman right there. I cannot say enough good things about that 2-in-1 that they sent out, the CCS to Tesla adapter. So I am very excited for this wall connector here. Comes in a portable bag, so it suggests that this might be a portable / home unit. The bag is nondescript, but the quality feels pretty good. It feels fairly thick. Stitching, all the material on it looks just fine to me for a little travel bag. And let's open her up. So right out of the gate, I wish the zippers came down around the bottom. Where they stop is not really in a good spot. So as soon as we open it, oh good, it is JeekVisen. These are the same guys that made the 2-in-1. You're going to get your hardware and your instruction manual. You are going to get the little plugs for your wall board, so you don't tear it out of the drywall. So you drill your holes and put these plugs in there, then you screw it in. Looks like we're going to get. We got an adapter in here. We do. We have a NEMA 1450 to a regular, I believe these are a 515, and they come with a cool little cap on them as well. So we'll set that to the side. You can see why I already don't like this flap. And what do we got here? This is the mounting pedestal for it. Ooh, and it is the Tesla J3400 end, because that's the cutout for it. So that's very cool. And does feel pretty nice. The mold injection as well. As you guys know, I'm a huge nerd for that. And 4 holes to mount it on the wall. Probably a little overkill. All you're doing is holding the charging wand. So, but it's there. Do with it as you will. And again, the molding on this is very nice. No sharp edges along the sides here. So we get a passing grade on that. And here is what we've all been waiting for. Wow, this thing is got some substantial weight to it. Holy smoke. So let's go ahead and do this nicely, because there's no reason to use a razor blade and destroy it. Nice little bubble wrap around the key components. Wow. Oh, this is wow. All right. So wow. So it does have a short NEMA 1450 plug-in, so that's how you're going to get your full 40 amps. And we do have a very nice digital display on this. I'm assuming that this is going to be a menu. This is going to show your amps, and you can set a timer. I'm legitimately only guessing right now. And then it's made it into the actual wall mount right here. So we're going to get, oh, let's take a look at this real quick. Yeah, this is 100% the Tesla end. And, ooh, the button is extremely tactile. That'll be very interesting to see if this works in communication with the vehicle. But there's your DC pins, your temperature, and your communication pins right down there. This feels really good. Honestly, this feels a lot better than the actual Tesla one it does. And you've got some really nice little knurling down here, just for, you know, texture and grip. So yeah, I'm actually quite excited for this one, and this has got some substantial weight to it, which is funny because this only uses 2 screws to hold it into the wall, whereas, you know, the handle gets 4. It's kind of backwards, but whatever. We're gonna get this all and done. We're gonna get it mounted up on the wall, and we're gonna have a good time with this. See you in a second. Alrighty, before we get this mounted on the wall, I have to figure out how to take the actual cylinder off the bracket. That won't be the problem, but I want you guys to see this really fast. So you can pause it if you want, and there is an actual app for this that you can download, and then how to start actually using the app as your, I guess, charging buddy. You can set up all kinds of stuff in here. I haven't even really read it yet, but then you have, your troubleshooting down here. But having an app, that's actually kind of legit. There's quite a bit of troubleshooting just in case. Well, that's always nice to see. But having the app and all the walking through, here's your parts content. It goes over everything with you, and it also shows you what the button's for on the actual EVSE itself. And what we're going to do is we're just going to mount it right over there on that wall. We're going to get rid of that blink one. It stopped working a long time ago anyway. And then we're going to fab this bad boy up. And Liz just got home in the Model Y, which is on the other side of the garage door. So give me just a moment here. Like I said, we'll get that blink off the wall, and we're going to get this guy fabbed up. We got Roxy sitting there, but she's got a full charge. But the Y just came back down from in the mountains, and it's basically sitting dead. So great use case for it right now. So let's get to work. See you in a second. Okay, so in our parts bag, this is the one with all the drywall hangers and the screws. We got a really nice torque bit Allen here. So on the actual unit itself, this is your mounting plate in the back. Up at the top, there is that screw head up here. Well, you're just going to unscrew it with your Allen. It's a tiny little bolt. So that's going to come off, set that to the side, and then you can pull your mounting bracket out. And it is adjustable with, you kind of just got that little arm right there. And whoever was thinking in engineering put 2 dead stops so you can't accidentally take it out and lose it. I mean, you could take those screws out and lose it, but why would you do that? So what we're going to do is we're going to, here's our 2, well, let's shorten this up so everybody can see. Here's our 2 holes. We're going to go over to the wall, mount it up, BRB. Okay, so we got our QR code there. We're all mounted up on the wall, but I think what we're going to do first is we'll actually just kind of go through in real time here, and we're going to open the link, and then we're going to wait. Smartapp.tuya, T-U-Y-A is where that goes. Focus. And it may have stalled. Android users, search for Smart Life in your mobile app. Actually, here, let me just show you guys. So Android users look for Smart Life, and the same for app users. So let's just go ahead and do that since that QR code is not going to work. So we'll just type in S-M-A-R-T Life. Is that what it said? That is what it said. And well, it doesn't really, there's a couple in there, but it doesn't really tell us which one to use. So I'm going to figure that out, and then I will be right back. All right, well, I downloaded the first one, and it has all these premium features, free trial, and then there's monthly costs. Yeah, we're not doing any of that stuff. But it does go through. This one looks like more for lighting than anything else, and I use Govee for all that. I think so it was this top one here with a little light bulb on it. We're going to skip this for now. So let's go back over to the EVSE. Okay, so we are definitely plugged in, and here is your initial startup screen. It just says quick start and allows you to push the vehicle or plug the vehicle in is what it's telling you to do. So let's just kind of maybe push some buttons here and see what happens. These are the ones I'm trying to work down here. Oh, well, let's just go plug in the car. Let's see what happens. So this Velcro on here, by the way, this stuff is absolutely industrial grade. It was holding on to this for dear life. Drop all that. Come over here. Oh, the car went to sleep. Hold on, let's go ahead and open it. There we are. All right, first plug-in. Ooh, that's a tight plug-in, but it started communicating and charging immediately. There is a pull-off tab right here. I think it just protects this. The button works. That is not buttery smooth, and you can see the drag mark on it. That's kind of a bummer. I really thought that this was going to be super smooth. But the button works, which is really nice. Communicating and charging. It might just need to get wore in. We'll see. Plenty of extra cord, though. So then let's see what the actual EVSE has to say. Ooh, there's a lot of information on here. That might be a little too bright for the camera to pick up, but it shows voltage, amps, and then has a little picture of a car right there. If I turn this to the side, maybe it's pretty bright. That's pretty cool, though. It does show the battery like a trickle charge, like it's going green down the silhouette of a car here. Like I said, I'm not sure if you can see that or not. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought. You actually have to hold this. It's a long press for like 10 seconds. And then again, I'm not really sure if you can see that on the screen or not. You have to press and hold, and then the screen will change. And then you can actually set up current and timer. So you can actually raise or lower the current. So you can, if you want a long, slow charge, you can do that. If you only want to charge for 30 minutes, you can do that here. But yeah, that's pretty legit. It does a lot more than that can do. That's for damn sure. And I really do like the screen. I don't know why. I think it's just like that little extra that you get. Alrighty, well, let's just hop in the car and verify that the charger, don't want to ding the cars, verify that the car and the charger say the same thing. So we are showing 24 amps because that is probably what the machine is defaulted to. So see, that's why I'm glad we checked. So let's go fix that. Okay, so we long press, and then what you do is you just press the button each time, and then it will walk you up to your desired amperage. So you can go 16, 24, 32, or 40 amps. And then it should hopefully just default back to 40 now. And let's go verify that really quick. Yeah. And there we are, right up to 40 amps, which is going to pull us at 9 kilowatts. And she did get home at 23%. And then you still have the ability to come into the car and manually take over from here if you wanted to. So yeah, we are actually producing what we are saying on the unit and what the car is receiving. So as far as portable / home charging units, you can't go wrong with this one. It's a giant heat sink, so you're not going to have to worry about it overheating. It does have a water and dust proof rating, so if it's in the rain, you're good. Take it camping, you're good. Just another really good all-around charger. I am going to play with that app a little bit more to see if I can get something to work, and I will definitely do a follow-up on that because I think that it's actually worthy of a follow-up. The one thing I would change right out of the gate is that zipper. I will bring that zipper all the way to the bottom of the bag because it's kind of a pain in the butt when the flap keeps closing when you need to get stuff in and out. So bring the zipper all the way down. I'm not sure if this is a pre-production model or if it's actually on Amazon yet. I'm going to make 2 emails and I will have an answer. And if it is, it will be in the description of this video. But I don't think you can go wrong. It's everything you need. And since the world's moving to the J3400 terminal anyway, and these guys already have it, no more adapters. So problem with having different adapters and multiple adapters, you forget them on a road trip. Ask me how I know that. So it's kind of nice just having everything in one. So it works great as a home mounted unit at 40 amps. Works great as a portable unit. Take it camping, like whatever, and you'll be good to go because it has the J3400 end on it. No more forgetting adapters. No more making sure you got them in the car. You don't need them when everything is all in one. So appreciate you guys watching. I hope you found the video useful. If I didn't think this was a good product, I would have gladly not made this video. But JeekVisen really does have some good stuff right now. and I really appreciate you guys sending it to the channel. I get nothing for this. I don't even have an affiliate account. The description at the bottom, or the link in the description at the bottom, is to the unit itself. And I like it that way because I think it keeps everybody honest. JeekVisen did ask, hey, you have an affiliate account? I'm good. I don't want it. I don't need it. We have a wonderful working relationship, and they truly do have some wonderful products, guys. So you're not going to be disappointed. We'll see you on the next one.